asthma, I felt very crabby and didn't feel good. But when my asthma was gone, I felt cheery and I had lots of fun and I played dress up.
I drew me in a big circle here. That means the pain that I have when I cough, and the pain I have in my chest. And then on the other side, when I feel better, I drew me happy, like smiling, because the machine helped me a lot.
When I have asthma, it hurts my chest and I'm coughing and wheezing like every minute, and I just can't move because I feel really sick, and I'm really scared. I drew the other side to show how I feel after I take my medicine when my asthma is gone, and I get to play outside and play with my friends and get to do fun things again. I drew a picture of the Titanic, and it's showing me when I have an asthma attack, I feel like I'm sinking in the Titanic. When I don't have asthma, I feel like I'm in a lifeboat, and then that brings me home. In my drawing, I made a girl crying and sniffling because she's sad that she has an asthma attack, and she's shaking because she doesn't know what to do, and she's scared. And then after she gets better, and she's thinking in her head, no more of that shakiness and coughing and sneezing and having to take any more medicine. I once had to get rushed to the hospital because I couldn't breathe at all. I was taking the tiniest breath I could ever take because I couldn't make a deep breath. So I had to get rushed to the hospital. They put on this mask over my face, and I stayed there overnight, and I had to breathe in and out. I felt really scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I feared most that I was gonna die, but I didn't know that I would live because I didn't know there was medicine for it. So I was really scared I would die because I've seen these movies that have masks on, and people are they're in the emergency room and they're dying, and I was afraid I would.
The doctor explained to me the reason we couldn't hear her wheezing was because she was too tight. She couldn't get enough air in or enough air out to make a wheezing sound. She wanted to fight it, so I had to hold her arms down with one arm while I held the face mask over her arm with my other hand. And I whispered, I told her how much I loved her. And she was fighting and struggling, and she whispered back, "I love you." I could barely hear it over the noise of the nebulizer. Those were the last words she ever said.
We have an enormous responsibility to not only develop the safest drugs possible to ensure that these types of tragedies don't happen again, but to effectively deliver the message to asthmatics, their parents, and their caregivers to ensure that all of their lives are better off. We're on the threshold of making history, and the way we're going to make that history is through you. You're the pioneers, you're the charter members. You are the team that's going to deliver the message to asthmatics, their families, and their caregivers. Ultimately, you will be the ones responsible for making a meaningful improvement in all of their lives.
Sepracor.